Norway.
You're from Norway. Yeah. Oh, okay.
And we are, in fact, we are doing a bicycle tour.
Oh, okay.
We have done it. We have been 3 weeks on a bicycle around southern Arizona and down in Mexico. And following the tracks of a Norwegian researcher.
Well, come in. I'll have you come in.
Thanks.
Oops. Sit down somewhere.
Thank you very much.
Chair. I know you guys are all tall. It's hard to sit on the couch.
We have camped, so we are used to sitting on the ground.
Oh.
We've been camping.
Yeah, this is my grandson Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
My husband's in there. And they said they're from Norway.
Yes.
Okay, I think I have a copy of that book.
Yes.
Oh.
So you
Not
know
the whole book, I don't think. I have to look real good. It's a tiny segment.
Okay.
It's not a large one, and it's very old. Oh, I can't find it. No, it's old.
But anyway, you're familiar with it.
Yes.
So you know why we come to you. That's because he brought with him Edwin Yanoza
Yeah.
on his trip down to Mexico.
Okay. He's my grandfather.
Yes.
Well, my sister, and my other sisters, I got cousins in Powati, Laguna, you know,
Yes.
up there. Yeah, and I think I have a picture of him.
Yes.
Close up.
Yes.
Let me, excuse me, put your chair right there. There's some people from Norway.
For about 1 year first at the White Mountain Reservation, living there as a co-house.
Sannsynligvis ennå på den
And
året,
then
men
he made
hadde
this
noen andre
expedition
gifter.
with your grandfather and
Yeah.
one other Apache called
He wasn't an Apache. He was that other man was a Mexican, but his father was abducted by Mescalero Apaches as a small child,
Okay.
and so he could speak fluent Apache, and he also spoke Mexican.
Yes.
So he was the best resource to take on that trip, you know. That was the reason why his name is Andrew Little.
Right.
Yeah, that was the other man that they...
Just a question. How old was your grandfather there?
You know, being born during the times, you know, Apaches didn't keep records of people, but at the time of his death, which was in, I would say about 54 or 55, 53, 54, somewhere. They assumed that he was about 90 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. And when he traveled here, he was about 70, Ingstad writes?
Something like that,
So
I guess, yeah.
That figures pretty well.
Yeah, he was about 90 because he was to the point where he couldn't walk.
Yeah.
You know.
Is this picture taken at that time? When
This was taken, I would say it was taken in Ruidoso at one of those, you know, photo places where you walk in and you know, pay like $1 or 25, well, back in those days, 25 cents meant a lot, you know. So you would just put it in the machine, and that's how I think his picture was taken. He looks a lot younger in here, but when he died, he was real old, you know.
So you think this was taken a little earlier?
Probably about shortly after World War II.
Okay.
It was shortly after World War II
Yes.
because, see, my uncle, his son, my uncle, was in prison, in Japanese prison,
Yes.
in the Death March. He was in the Death March, and during that period, my grandfather had really aged because of it, you know.
Yes.
And
Just in this
no, I never have. That book that I have is kind of small.
Yeah. We haven't put some bookmarks in, so it will take some time to file them. This is just from North Canada. He starts by telling that he lived with some Indians in North Canada, and then he got this idea he wanted to go south to the Apaches because of the linguistic similarities. Yeah, there are just some general pictures. I think that's him. That are more.
You know who got me in contact with this? Ed Sweeney?
No?
The one that wrote Cochise.
The book about Cochise. Okay.
Okay, that author was the one that told me about this book.
Okay.
He was the one.
In fact, I forgot to tell you, this man is still alive.
That's what I heard. In fact, when was it? I went to a meeting in April. I went to April or May? I went to a meeting in Las Cruces.
Yes.
And Ed Sweeney was there, and he told me that that man is still alive in Norway.
And his head is still working. He's bright, but.
And he told me, he says, you should go up there and see him.
Yeah, you should.
But where am I going to get the money? You know, I don't have no money.
These, no, that's an old picture.
Yeah, that's from...
from the 80s. This is Geronimo. You have to just flip through the pages.
Grandfather. So he was a very strong man.
Apaches in front of the tent at that time. Young Apache girls.
They call it Wikia.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a sunrise ceremony up in Canyon Day.
Oh, Canyon Day. Oh.
In White River.
Bet if you take this book up there, they couldn't recognize some of these people.
I think they could. There's Helge Ingstad with an old woman.
Blue Mountain?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and my grandson was dancing. That's where he became a dancer, so we got a picture of him over on the other side. He was a clown. It's behind that knick-knack box.
Okay.
And that's where they dance. They hadn't danced there since the capture. So when we took our dance group over there and they danced over there, my grandson became a clown. Now he's the head dancer of that same group. That one, yeah.
We attended the sunrise ceremony at White River.
Never have.
We did.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh.
on Saturday and Sunday morning.
Oh.